Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm going to do a video here on, well, basically, first, I got a question that I need to answer for a fellow here via YouTube. He asked me how I scan for the top stocks pre-market, how I find the best pre-market stocks, the hottest stocks for the day, and we're going to get into it here. Very easily. I'll pull up. I like using the delayed data mode on Trade Ideas just to show people that you don't need to buy it if you're just looking for especially just pre-market. So one sec here, I'll pull that in. Come on here. So we will go, this is the Trade Ideas free delayed data platform. So this is their pre-market information. Just give it a sec. My computer seems to be a little slow. So this is all the, it'll show you it is 20-minute delayed, but that doesn't matter. Don't worry about that, okay, guys? Because you have lots of time in the morning. Basically, you're only just trying to get the sentiment of the market to see what type of stocks are moving, the gap percentage. So then you'll take a look, and the biggest gapper was GLYC, and what do you know? She ran like crazy, right? So you're going to take a look in the morning at the top gappers. If you are long biased, you don't want to go too much on the gaps. Scroll down and take a look at the ones that are gapping up, 4, 5%, even 10%, and put them on a radar as well. Not necessarily are they going to continue higher, but you might get a nice, they're most likely continuation plays, or especially if it's in the lower gap percentage of 3 or 4 or 6%, somebody might know something that you don't. It might be insider stuff. So definitely pull it up and take a look at recent news. If there's no news, still pull them up and take a look. So that's how I use Trade Ideas in the morning to take a look at the gappers. So just let me kind of pull this up. Okay, let me close out of that. Come on, you prick. So that's how I use Trade Ideas. I also, if you don't want to deal with that, that's fine. Another really good pre-market watch website that's nice and easy to use is stockmarketwatch.com. Pre-market. You just hit pre-market and you're going to get a good idea of market sentiment as well, because it'll show you the futures. It'll show you all your precious metals, all your commodities as well. And then it's going to show you your top gainers and top losers for the pre-market, as well as it's going to show you the volume. So I mean that's really good right there. And then you can just quickly search the news as well. Again, obviously this popped up. Now it doesn't give you it doesn't kind of have a gap percentage and then the daily change, but it doesn't matter because you're looking first thing in the morning, right? So you're just going to look for that percentage change, and that's basically about it. So you need to do your due diligence on stuff. So when you see big gappers, do your due diligence, take a look, and we're going to use GLYC as an example. So you're just going to kind of click on the news and see why it was running. And on this one, it started running after hours, and it started running here because they had some FDA breakthrough therapy. It's obviously a biotech. So that's why you would take a look at that, and then you're going to pull up the chart on your actual charting software. They get quiet. So you're going to take a look at that, and this is where it opened up. So it's gapping up in this area here, right? So you'll take a look at that, and you want to make sure that it's not gapping up into any major resistance areas or anything like that. You want to make sure, let me pull up my other chart here. You want to make sure that it's gapping up above and over all of these moving averages. The moving averages that I use, these are the only 3 averages that I use. Do not clusterfuck your charts with every moving average. It'll only fuck up the way you're thinking and everything else. It'll just confuse you. Use the 3 that are most important. The 9 EMA, which is a great short-term momentum indicator. Your simple moving average of 50, which is my green, and my red is the 200 SMA as well. So if it's gapping above that, and it's gapping, kind of, we're well over this multi-month resistance area. I mean, you got to go back almost a year, I think. Let's take a look here. Yeah, almost a year, about 9 months before you're starting to hit resistance. So you're most likely going to get a continuation higher. So we'll take a look at what you would have seen in the morning. So I'll turn on my pre-market. Right, so this is, the pre-market. This is the VWAP. I obviously don't have all these averages and everything else on there in my intraday chart. Only the VWAP, and sometimes I'll throw up the 9 EMA. So you're going to kind of take a look for strength and everything else. So this is just one example, but the main thing is you're going to want to watch that it's gapping up. You're looking for stocks that are gapping up above all moving averages. Don't even bother if they're anywhere near moving averages, because they're going to hit that and pull back. Look at CDX from the other day. Although it was, it gapped up to here, and then you had quite a bit of range, obviously. So I mean that would be safe to take a trade on. That was almost one full point there. So. But you do see how it hits these moving averages and then instantly pulls back, right? So that's why you gotta be aware of that. See, I did have an example, and now I can't think of it, where it gapped up to the 9 EMA, and then right here was the 200 SMA, and then it hit it and pulled back. So there wouldn't have been enough gain on that to even bother with it. I can't remember the ticker now. I should have written it down. I wanted to use that as an example for you tonight, but that's all right. So that's kind of about it, right? That's how you look for the hottest stocks. They need to be gapping up with some sort of catalyst, whether it be a chart breakout or news or something along those lines, and then look for a continuation from there. So I hope this helps you out. I hope this answers your question, and I hope this helps out other people out there as well that just aren't quite sure how to put together their watch list for the morning. If there's any other questions that you have, feel free to leave a comment in the box and let me know. I'm always here to help. As anyone knows that has hit me up with a question, I get back to them very, very quickly, within most likely a few minutes, because it does pop up on my phone. So, and I do like helping people out. That's why I'm doing this. So, all right, guys, take care, and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.